the United States been a country? 237. How many presidents have we had in that time? 44. And how many of them have been women? 0. As in absolutely none. As far back as I can remember, my grandpa has said he thinks a woman would make a great president, but it hasn't happened. And I agree with my grandpa. A woman should be president. Why? Because women can be great leaders, they have different talents than men, and they do the jobs of a president every day in their homes. So let me see if I can get you to agree with me and my grandpa. Many people think that women can't be strong leaders like men, but that's not true. There have been plenty of strong women leaders. Have you ever heard of Cleopatra? She ruled ancient Egypt. How about Queen Elizabeth I? She was one of the best-loved monarchs in England. And in more current times, Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India, and Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Great Britain. She was so tough, they nicknamed her the Iron Lady. In fact, there are currently 17 women presidents and prime ministers in the world, just not here. While we haven't had a woman president, there are women who help run our country. Our own state of California has 2 women senators, Barbara Boxer and Dianne Feinstein. Women actually make up 18% of our Congress. Have you ever had Pepsi, driven through an In-N-Out Burger, or secretly set up a Facebook account because you know you're too young to be on there? Well, guess what? Women run or help to run all of these companies. I think that settles whether or not a woman can be a strong leader. Do you know another reason why a woman would make a great president? Women have different talents than men. Sure, they can be strong and tough like men, but they don't have to be exactly like them. Studies suggest that women have more empathy than men. You have to understand the problems of the people so that you can help fix them. Studies also show that women have better communication skills than men. Yep, you heard me right. They are better at listening and considering the opinions of others. That's important when you're talking to other countries. Women also tend to be less aggressive than men. That might mean fewer wars, and I think we can all agree that's a good thing. Let me ask you something. In your family, who breaks up fights between you and your siblings? Who handles the budget and keeps everything running smoothly? If it's your mom, then you already know that a woman can be a great president, because these are the same things that a president does. Moms are good at breaking up fights. The president has to be able to settle disagreements between nations. Moms have to handle the family budget to make sure there's enough money for the house, food, and electricity. The president has to make sure that we have enough money to run our country. Moms also do things like laundry, grocery shopping, cooking, and a lot of the time, she does it while holding a full-time job. Come to think of it, being a president might be easier than being a mom. I believe that a woman would make a great president. There have been many great women leaders in history, in our government, and businesses. They have different talents than men that can make the world a better and more peaceful place. They also do the jobs of a president every day in their homes. Our Constitution says that all of us are created equal. Actually, it says that all men are created equal, which needs some changing. Maybe my next speech. But we're all supposed to be equal, so how about some equal time running the country? It's only fair. Women are 51% of the population. I'm not saying that we should vote for a person just because she's a woman, but we shouldn't not vote for someone just because she is. I hope my grandpa gets to see a woman president in his lifetime. Not, I hope to see one in mine. Who knows? Maybe it'll be me. Or maybe even one of you. And we can finally change that 0 to 1.